welcome to my small college apartment room tour. I love my room so much. If there's anyone who knows how to maximize space, it's me. I have maximized the hell out of this room. It's a lot smaller than it probably looks in the video, but there's really not much room in here. And I feel like I've brought a lot of flavor, a lot of vintage grandma aesthetic to this room, and I'm proud of it. I love it so much. It is like my little home inside my apartment, and I hope you guys love it too. So let's just begin with the tour. So my favorite part of this room has to be my vintage velvet armchair. I got this chair from an estate sale, and if you don't know what that is, basically it's when someone passes away or if someone's moving, they do a sale on all the stuff in their house. It's like a garage sale except for inside the house. And it was so cheap and I fell in love with it instantly. It goes with my room perfectly and it's exactly the style that I'm looking for. I love the wood detailing on the arms and the feet of the chair. I love the color. The only thing I do have to say about this chair is that it is pretty old, so sometimes when you sit on it, it feels like it's going to break and it's a little squeaky. Also, I do have to do some reupholstering on the cushion of the chair because it's been used for God knows how long, so it needs a little bit more cushion to feel a little bit more comfortable. Other than that though, it is perfect and I'm so glad I found it. So my armchair is part of this larger seating area where I have a table and my plant stand. I wanted to make a little bit of like a living room area, or rather a reading nook, even though I don't really read, but I just liked having this area because I kind of wanted to create an apartment inside of my room, I guess. Also, I just really like interior decorating, so I'm trying to work with what I got here. This area also includes this giant, gorgeous window. I love this window. It brings in an incredible amount of light. In the last place that I lived, I had basically no light come in and it was pretty depressing, but this window brings in so much light and I love the tree that sits right in front of it. During golden hour, it is just so pretty and it brings such a warm feel to the room. This table I got from an estate sale as well. It folds in half when I need it to, and it also unfolds into a larger table, more like a coffee-sized table. It's perfect for 2 people, which is great for me, and it fits perfectly in my small space. I'm obsessed with the design of it. This instrumental, I think it's supposed to be like a cello or a harp, but it is just so gorgeous. It is pretty old, so it's kind of wobbly, but it fits perfectly in my room, and it's everything that I was looking for. On my table, I just have this cute little basket that I thrifted and put some random stuff in. In the back, I have a chessboard because I'm trying to get better to outplay my boyfriend. And I have this beautiful vintage vase that I also thrifted, and I try to keep flowers in there as often as I can. This next section is my bed area. Right above my chair, I have this beautiful painting. I think it's from the Louvre, and my mom got it when she was a teenager and she went to Paris, and she recently bought me this framed version of it because I'm just so in love with it. I just fell in love with this one because of the imagery. Basically what's going on is that this is the man's lover on the left, and Death, who is in a red cape, is coming to take her away, and he's trying to hold on as best as he can to her, but sadly she has to go. And I know that's really depressing, but I think it is just so beautiful. Been dreaming all night, could you be mine? We can go up. Next to this painting, what do you know? It's another mirror. I got this mirror from Urban Outfitters, and actually it did not come with the bottom piece, which is this really beautiful woman's outline, which is technically a jewelry hanger, but I don't use it as that. I kind of just use it as wall decoration. Added the oval mirror on top because I thought it would be a really interesting way to create kind of like a portrait, but anytime I look at the woman, I'm looking at myself, and that got a lot more deep than I thought it would, but let's just say that was my intention from the start. And right next to that, I have this hanging wall shelf with a metal candle holder with a fake candle in it, which literally stopped working 5 minutes after I bought it. Hung up on my air conditioning venting piping, I don't really know what that's called up there, but I have 2 plants hung on there. One on the left is a basket actually with a couple plants in it, and then on the right I have this gigantic pothos It is growing so long, it's getting unmanageable at this point. I'm gonna have to like start wrapping the vines around my room and just let them grow into the place, turn my entire room into a jungle. But I really do love this plant. I think it's just so like overwhelming and adds a really cool pop to the room. And finally, we have arrived to the queen, the goddess of the room. Okay, I lied earlier, actually. You know, I said that my chair was my favorite part of the room, and she is. I love her, but this mirror is just wow. Just wow. Just wow. I mean, look at her. She is gorgeous. I actually got this mirror from the same estate sale that I got the chair from, and I really scored big time at that one. This mirror is just gorgeous. I had been looking for a mirror like this for a little bit, and when I found it, it just blew my heart away. It's in excellent condition. It is very heavy, and the only way I was able to put it on my wall, I tried to use the Pythagorean theorem and at least 20 command hooks lined up in a triangular form at first, and that did not work. It like instantly fell down. To be fair, I didn't really calculate anything, I just tried to hang it up there, but if I had calculated it correctly and put them all at the right angle, then possibly it would have worked, but I was just too lazy to do that. I'm not going to do that kind of stuff outside of physics class, let's just be honest here. And right next to the mirror on the right, I have another one of the same hanging shelves from the left side, situated perfectly above my head when I'm sleeping. Nope, that's not an earthquake hazard at all. And finally, my bed. There's not much to say about it. I just sleep here basically and sometimes do homework, but it is so comfortable. I have this like Tempur-Pedic style mattress pad, and it just gives it a wonderful cushion. I do love my bed. Just getting in bed is just like the best feeling, and honestly I'm so grateful for it. And every night when I get in bed I'm just like, thank you so much that I actually have a wonderful bed that is so comfortable and warm. And I have these cute little pillows. The little plushie I got from the 99-cent store, which is where I used to work, and it is so cute. I love it. It's so squishy. And the left one is my pillow pet that I have had since like I was 13, and I'm never getting rid of it, honestly. It's great. Under my bed, I have these drawers, which I just stuff as much clothes as I possibly can into. I put most of my boring / clothes that I don't always wear in these drawers and hang up the nicer stuff in my closet. And right next to my bed is my gigantic shoe rack because I have an obsessive shoe buying issue. This thing is literally filled up, like there is no room on this rack, but I literally bought this just because I needed more room to have shoes. I just didn't have room anywhere else, and also I really like my shoes, so I didn't mind putting them on display. And I added these pink rose vines, which are the same ones from my armchair, to make it a little less industrial and add a little more girliness to match with my room better. Right above my shoe rack is this little painting that I made of my armchair because I just love it that much. Right next to my shoe rack is my desk. This is where I do basically all my homework, classes, since we're online, and where I'm currently editing. I have lots of books and decorations on my desk. I like to make it fun and an enjoyable place to be since I have to spend so much time at it. On my desk shelving, I have some speakers, a picture of me and my boyfriend, and some other decoration items. I also have my jewelry holder, which holds the jewelry that I wear most frequently, and it is very messy in there. Please excuse the mess. And then I have some headbands, my other speaker, and some books, my Jesus candle, because, you know, gotta stay holy, another pothos, who would have guessed. I have more books here, and I have these two really interesting Middle Eastern sculptures, not quite sculptures, but like metal plates. This woman who is dancing and this man who seems to be giving her some kind of jewels, but I really like those. In this area I have just some random stuff that I don't really know where else to put. In this area I have my desktop screen. This is where I connect my computer to have an extra screen. I have this sad dying bamboo plant because I put too much water in it. Let's hide that away for now. I have this gigantic pepper spray because you gotta stay safe, ladies. and this tray of just like random jewelry. My desk chair is probably my favorite part of this desk. It's so comfy. I got it for 15 bucks off of Facebook Marketplace. If you're ever looking to thrift furniture, definitely check out Facebook Marketplace. They have like a lot of stuff that people post on there, and usually it's pretty cheap. I love this chair, super spinny and really comfortable, and I love the brown color. It kind of gives me like old man office vibes, but I think it really looks good with the colors in my room. In between my shoe rack and my desk, I literally have boots because I have nowhere else to put them. I have too many shoes, so I literally have to put boots on top of my desk. It's embarrassing. The last area of my room is my wardrobe / random stuff area. Basically what I have here is my mirror for changing clothes. I have my record player box, some random toilet paper, sour belts because those are the best candy. I got my printer here and some drawer storage for like school supplies. And then right next to that I have my closet. My closet is not exactly closet, it's a wardrobe, so it's outside. There's no closet in this room, unfortunately. But I decided to put this beautiful wallpaper on it. I got this wallpaper from Amazon, and I just thought the wardrobe was really boring, and I wanted to make it match a little bit more with the theme of my room. Clearly, when you open the doors, it barely opens, especially since I have this plant on there, and usually I just move the table over, but yeah, it's pretty tight in there. On the right, I got my tops on the top, and my bottoms are like skirts and jackets. On the left, I have just a mess of stuff, and then I also have pants on the bottom and some sweaters in the middle. And that concludes my room tour. If you enjoyed my grandma aesthetic vintage crazy plant lady room, then please like this video and subscribe if you're willing to. And thank you so much if you made it this far. I really appreciate it. And other than that, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye!